What is up guys, JayFerGaming here and welcome back to the Lewis Hamilton Challenge. And we are in Mexico with 3 races to go. The championship battle goes on between me and Rosberg. 75 points to be won. There's a 38 point gap. And Rosberg obviously has the lead as I'm starting from the back of the grid. But the battle will go on and I'm looking to win. I think my first world championship on an F1 game in a very long time. I rarely finish a career and yeah, this will be my second season. Also, look out for season 3, which will be out, I'd say, in a week or two. It's going to be different to this one, but yeah, just look out for that one. And who's got pole this week? Well, it is Kimi Räikkönen. Somehow he's really amazing at qualifying on this game, unlike real life. So, realism right there by Codemasters once again. So in terms of strategy, this is actually a different one. It's more like 3-4 stop race. I remember from our league race there was a lot of pit stops, but obviously that was a bit of changeable conditions. But we're on the grid looking for a good one. It's the new, well, the redeveloped track, new for this season, and away we go. We actually get a decent start, no wheel spin at all. There's no doubt we'll be getting the manners very quickly and probably closing in on the McLarens like it has been for most of their starts this year. But I think we've got an opportunity. We've gone up the inside here. If the AI aren't going to cover it, I'm going up the inside of Verstappen. But I do like this track. The first sector's pretty decent. As I go around the outside of Ericsson, get a bit of oversteer. Struggling to control. I don't put any practice in before these races, so my starts could probably be a bit better. But we're up to 13th. We nearly hit the back of Grosjean, so we had to go off the track there. But nothing bad happened from that. We're just slotting in behind Sainz and Grosjean, who were going side by side through this very frustrating area of the track. I really don't like it, but we're trying to get Sainz here. Looking for a lunge up the inside if we can. I think we've got him. This is the best area of the track. The fast sweepers. It's just a joy to drive and obviously by far the best section of the track. We're closing in on Grosjean. This is a very big opportunity for overtakes. Going up to Rich Mix to make sure we get it done. Up into 11th already. Things are looking very good indeed. This track, especially in game, is very easy to overtake. Not so much in real life, but we can definitely get... I think we've got a great chance of winning this race. I do have pretty good speed around here as well, as Rosberg sets the fastest lap of the race, which indicates he's in the lead. So we're a little bit back from Hulkenberg, who's in the top 10. Trying to go down to standard mix, but I think I missed it there. Oh no, we got it. But yeah, into turn 1, we do close up. There's a bit of a train forming behind NASA, who qualified very well. They are a little bit slow through that chicane. So on the exit, I expect to catch up to a couple of cars, closing in on Hulkenberg using the slipstream. Probably going to go for a dive up the inside into... Oh my god, that was very late. Hulkenberg seems to brake quite early there, like 120 metres before the corner. But we've got the move done into the top 10 at the start of lap 2, which is very nice indeed. NASA's got a bit of a train, but it looks like the whole field's bunched up. I wonder if someone else has taken the lead, because if Rosberg was in the lead, the field would not be this close. But we're closing in on Perez at his home Grand Prix. Closing in a bit too much as well, touching the back of him, but... Down here, I said it on the previous lap, it's going to happen again. We're going to go for a lunge up the inside. I think we might. Yes, we do. We don't want to take Perez out, otherwise the crowd down here in the stadium section will absolutely hate me. But now, through the final sector, which is very frustrating. It looks amazing in terms of the grandstand, but the track, not a fan of it, I've got to admit. I think Bottas has taken the lead if he's sent the fastest lap. Has he? I don't know, but we're in 9th place. Master's in the lead, actually. I just saw on the leaderboard, so the Williams seem behind a good one, and the Force India is closing in on me. This is without DRS, so we've got to defend into turn 1. We've done that. We're into 8th place, and what's that? Did I just see that? Was that Rosberg? We've got to check this out. Was that? Oh my god! Oh my god! It was Rosberg. It was, wasn't it? Yes. In terms of the championship, that is fantastic. If we win this, we gain 25 points on Rosberg and we're back in the title hunt. This is perfect. This is an absolute dream. Oh, brilliant. But we'll see the replays from the start. What a start by the Williams, by the way. They're going 3 wide, going down to turn 1. I think that's, I don't know which Williams that is, but Raikkonen's on the outside, Rosberg's on the inside, and he totally cut the corner there. Oh, that could have been total wipeout there as the three came together. The Williams in the middle got squeezed. That definitely could have been contact. Let's have a look at this from Rosberg. Corner cutting at turn 1 to try and take the lead, eh? Tactics like that mean you deserve to get spun out. Or whatever. But yeah, he goes into the side of the Williams. I think it's Massa looking at the helmet. I can't really tell. But this is on board with Rosberg. What happened to him? So he goes into the back of the Williams of Bottas. And it goes straight to me. He retired straight away from that. That doesn't really make any sense. This is on board with Vettel. So yeah, Rosberg hits the back of the Williams and then starts to ghost. That's really weird. It looks like there's no damage on the Mercedes. What the hell's going on? And it looks like the Ferrari hits the ghosted car, which makes it spin somehow. And then it stays in the middle of the track ghosted and retires. That's a very strange one. I'm not going to complain because that's given us a huge advantage in terms of their driver standings. In terms of closing up. So going up the inside of Kvyat, are we? Yes we are. He's holding it, but we get the move done up into 7th. And things are looking very good because it's the Williams that are 1-2 and they don't have the greatest of pace, to be fair. So they're not really going to get away. So they're going to be holding up the 2 Ferraris and giving me a great chance of winning this race. So DRS on Nasser, who also has DRS. But we're going to slip up his inside into the chicane. Trying to ride the back of Ricciardo. That was pretty close, actually. But up into 6th position. And if we look ahead, yes, it's the 2 Williams slowing down the 2 Ferraris. The Ferraris are definitely quicker around here than the Williams. And I'm quicker than Ricciardo, so I'll be going straight past here. I'm quicker than everyone, actually. I've just set the fastest lap of the race. So if I close up to the back of the front 4, then we've got a fantastic chance of winning this one. God, this has worked out absolutely perfectly. I started this race with a 38-point gap to Rosberg. I needed a retirement, basically, and I'm pretty sure that's his first of the season. So we have been incredibly lucky there, but you need luck in a championship winning campaign, and this could be our destiny to win the World Championship from the back of the grid with Lewis Hamilton, so that'll be a great achievement. And we're closing on to the back of Massa. Bottas has already pitted. That kind of signals that he's gone for a 4-stop. So the two Ferraris got ahead of the 2 Williams, and now the 2 Ferraris are pitting at the same time. I thought Codemasters had sorted out this glitch. That's kind of ruining the race. We're getting held up by Ricciardo. So Raikkonen and Massa will be ahead. Vettel's obviously had to stack. That's so dumb, it really is. So Ricciardo's jumped him. So this is making a very interesting race, and there's a long way to go. We're only 9 laps into this one. So we closed in on the back of Massa. Bottas did get the undercut, but he's going for an extra pit stop, surely. So him and Raikkonen are battling at the front. Verstappen's making his first pit stop there. So Massa's going to get DRS, which may affect us, but we get DRS as well. Can we close in into turn 1? We're closing slowly. He does have the Mercedes power unit, but we're going up the inside into turn 1. We should get it done quite easily. Massa does outbrake us, but he does go too wide. And into the chicane, we have taken 3rd position. Bottas is in the lead from Raikkonen, and Bottas, now we're on lap 16, Bottas pitted for a 2nd time, which signals a definite 4-stop even. Getting slightly confused with all this strategy. We had a look there at Raikkonen, but it's time to pit. 8 laps on these options are enough. We don't want to push it too much this race, because what's the point? You'll just lose time. We're coming into the pits of Raikkonen. So let's see behind if Vettel actually pits at the same time. That would be slightly annoying for the Ferrari team. We're going to go onto the prime tyres just to see how long they last. I think Vettel's come in as well. I think I just saw, yeah, in my mirror, Vettel has pitted. I think he's going to get held up slightly, and we've got past Raikkonen. Get in there, that's perfect. So now he'll be on the options. We can hold him up. We didn't get the greatest run out the pits there. I think I put my foot on the accelerator slightly too late. But these tyres, when I raced around here last time, the primes felt horrific, and they always do at pretty much every track, obviously compared to the options. But yeah, this was happening behind me after the pit stop. That's Bottas, that's Raikkonen, side by side into the chicane. Flashbacks to real life. What is going to happen here? Surely not carnage. Once again, they've made contact. What's going to happen? Not that again, is it? Luckily not this time. Raikkonen, you can see here, he gets a nudge, but he doesn't really turn in and fight it. Ah, that was so reminiscent in real life. It looked like it was going to happen all over again. But not. This is Bottas closing in on the back of me. He would have had a great chance of winning this race if he was going for a 3-stop. But he's gone past me. Raikkonen's fighting me as well. So am I going to go for a lunge back up the inside of Bottas? We're getting very close. But I just get ahead of Raikkonen. I get a decent run here. Yes. We're going to get DRS. Oh no, we're not going to get DRS. Bottas does. But we might have a slight chance in the slipstream to go up the inside. Might as well risk it. We've got nothing to lose. Up the inside. And now we're around the outside for this corner. Bottas is still there. We're on the prime tyres, so we don't have optimum grip compared to the other two cars. But we're hanging around the outside. We've got a great shot here. But no, Bottas is getting back ahead of us. We're going to go for a risky lunge. Screw it. Ah, no, we've put Bottas off wide. And he's lost a position to Raikkonen. I would have given it back, but I'm not losing a position to both of them, especially on the prime tyres. So, maintaining the lead with my very clean driving, of course. But yeah, we got to the start-finish straight. And Raikkonen's on my back again. He's gone straight past me. We're going to try and fight to get back in his slipstream and maybe go for a move here around the outside, possibly. This would be very good on the prime tyres. We're trying to go for it. He's keeping a tight line and we've got it done. Great move around the outside of the Ferrari, and Raikkonen has Bottas on his back. But Raikkonen's coming back. He's got DRS, so he's going to try and hang it around the outside into the chicane. Can he get it done? Not if we outbrake him. We're going side by side. I think he's gone slightly wide again. I'm not sure if he's just made contact with Bottas as well. But we've maintained the lead, and this is helping us quite a bit. But no, we've understeered wide. We took too much speed there. And Raikkonen's going to take the lead. And I learned from attacking Bottas here. A move is just not going to happen there. So Raikkonen's through. Bottas is pretty much all over me. These tyres aren't feeling great at all. And Vettel overtook Bottas, if I'm not mistaken. Unless Bottas made his third stop. I'm kind of lost in terms of Bottas' strategy. But Vettel's on the back of me. If he didn't get held up in the double stacked Ferrari pit stops, he'd be right up there fighting for the victory. But instead, he's losing time behind me. And now on lap 22, start finish straight, Vettel is on the back of me. So there's no doubt he's going to get past me. The primes aren't feeling the best. I'm trying to force him to the inside, but he's got too much speed to fight me. Bottas has made his third stop. Massa's just... But actually, Massa's just there. I lost Massa there for a second. And now it's Massa and Vettel fighting over second place. Can I fight back here? I don't get DRS, them two do, so I don't know if they're going to battle for this second place. No, it doesn't look like it, but it doesn't look like I can come back either. But considering we're not that far behind them and we have an option stint at the end, we could be a great shot for a definite second place and possibly the win if we can catch up to Raikkonen. I'm not quite sure how far Raikkonen is ahead, but we'll wait and see after the final set of stops. So everyone else is pitted. Bottas, I think, has one more pit stop to go. As do we, obviously, going on to the option tyres for a final 8-lap stint. So we should have some great pace. The other cars will be struggling, but they will have the time advantage and track advantage as well. So coming out the pits, this is very close to Massa. Is that Massa? I don't know. I think it's Massa and Raikkonen. No, it's not. It's going to be an extra pit stop for him, but we're closing it on to the back of Vettel. This is a great chance to take second position, and we don't want to lose too much time to Raikkonen, who's put in a great performance to pull out a gap on Vettel and myself up into second, and Vettel won't be coming back on them prime tyres. Let's see what the gap is at the end of the first sector to Raikkonen, because that's going to be very key to win this race. Corner cutting. I'm just pushing so hard. That's what makes me corner cut. It's only 4.5 seconds actually. We've got a great chance of winning this one. And on lap 32 we did close in onto the back of Raikkonen. We got DRS. We're not going to get the move done here, but we're going to look very good in the next DRS zone to overtake Kimi. Getting a great run here, yes we do. Raikkonen's back end stepping out, and we're going to go for a move here. We're going to try around the outside. We might have enough before the corner. We probably will outbrake him. No, we don't actually. Raikkonen's coming back, but we're hanging around the outside. And we've got the move done. We're into the lead, and Rosberg is out, and we could gain 25 points right here, right now, at the Mexican Grand Prix. This has been an awesome race, considering you'd think if Rosberg was out the race, we'd have a slightly boring race coming out. Probably at the front on our own, but the Ferraris and Williams have actually had decent pace, and the strategies, apart from Bottas, has been pretty good. Bottas seriously could have won this race if he had a proper strategy, but we're coming around the final sector. The crowd are going crazy. Going round the final corner, we're going to come across the line. Rosberg's probably crying in his bedroom because we are coming home for the victory. What a win! The Mexican Grand Prix, the first one at this redeveloped track, is ours. The two Ferraris are on the podium with us, and great celebrations as the title battle really heats up between myself and Nico. This is going to be a great one. I do hope you enjoyed that race. Please leave a like if you did. Oh, Mexico City, that was a really good first race back. So there are the results. Myself, the two Ferraris, Bottas ended up in 5th. He really could have ended up in at least the top 2. Sainz finished 6th. That's a great result for him. I'm sure he's only had like 3 points this season, so that's going to shoot him up the standings. And then Massa ended up in 12th. Poor performance from him. Crashing into a Ferrari is just not what to do. And there it is at the bottom. Rosberg is out the race. Here is the standings, 13 points behind. This battle is going to rage on all the way to Abu Dhabi. Unless, obviously, we crash out in Brazil. But I'm sure we won't. We'll have a great battle with Nico there. So if you want to see them 2 races, please subscribe to this channel. And looking at the drivers, Sainz has gone up. He's actually gained 3 positions. So good race there for him. And there's the constructors. We have clearly won that. So please leave a like if you enjoyed that. Subscribe if you haven't already. And the next race will be the Brazilian Grand Prix, penultimate of the season. And I hope to see you then. Goodbye.